Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to BattleTech. I don't think we have anything to do or talk about before launching. Let's just go. It's time to blow up some stuff. I mean, technically I guess this mission is go and recover some things, but let's be honest, we all know it's going to involve blowing stuff up somehow. There it is, Artru, the more foreboding hunk of ice I've never seen. You were born in this system, were you not, Mr. Oliveira? Yes, Lady Arano. I grew up on Nassau Heights, one of the orbital hab stations above the planet's surface. Nobody makes landfall except for surface mining teams, and they stay only for month-long shifts. It's too dangerous for permanent habitation. Okay, so I had some questions about how this massive fortress could be on a planet that Darius grew up on without anybody finding it. This illuminates that quite a bit more. Also, I do think it's kind of funny to call an orbital hab station anything Heights. I remember an old folk story that originated with those mining teams. My father shared it with me when I was young. The Locura, I think it was called? If memory serves, it was about an ill wind that would howl through the canyons, killing engines and scrambling computers. Stuff of nightmares for such an inhospitable world. It's like an EMP wind? That's not great. That's not real, right? That could be a big problem for us. Yes, Lady Arano, it's a gremlin story, something the miners can blame when they pass out drunk with the headlights running. Oh, the Locura killed my engine, I barely got out alive. Not our proudest achievement as a culture, but apparently it gets around. Okay, how likely are we to run into surface miners, since apparently there are surface miners? Don't worry, you won't. Not where you'll be dropping. Surface teams tend to cluster around the rocky outcrops that ring the planet's equator. That's where you'll find all the really good stuff, the platinum, ruthenium, rarer exotics. You'll be well clear of the mining zones. Okay, are there any real threats down there that we need to worry about? By which I mean, is there any chance the Locura is real? Not unless you get out of your battle mech. I would not recommend that, by the way. Bell never gets out of his battle mech. What are you talking about? He's attending this meeting, sitting right behind the camera in his blackjack. Alright. So it's not a great vacation spot, but we're not here to vacation. House Corrosis has provided us with 5 supply ships to carry whatever we find on the surface. Captain Grigus of the ARS Delphinus will serve as our point of contact for the fleet. After Dr. Murad's finished interfacing with the castle's computer, she'll pop the doors and we'll run a threat assessment. Then, if everything looks clear, we'll have Sumiri set you down on the ground. Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but I've got a sensor blip on my screen. It's a dropship. Can't make out what kind. She's heading for the planet's surface. Looks like her point of origin was Artru's second moon. That's strange. Artru's moons are uninhabited. Is it a Directorate ship? Still too far out to say. At their current rate of speed, it'll be at least an hour before I can give you a positive ID. Well... I don't think we can wait. If that is a Directorate ship, or even just a ship that is owned by somebody who's friendly with the Directorate, that means we have reinforcements coming as soon as they make out clearly what we are. So yeah, if we're going to do this now, we gotta do it now. You're right, the last thing we need is a Directorate patrol dropping on top of us while we're looting the armory. If we act quickly, we stand a chance of getting in and out clean. We don't have time to play this safe, so we're dropping now. I want our mechs on the ground when the doors open. I'll inform Captain Grigus of the change. You can't go down there in person, Kamea. And certainly not before we're sure it's safe. You're the leader of the restoration. We can't afford to lose you on a salvage operation. Dude, shut up. I need all the help I can get. It's her call. Thank you, Belle. And this isn't just about salvage, Alexander. You know that. My father spent the last half of his life dreaming of the Argo and her secrets. This is one of those secrets. I will see this through. For him and for myself. Now, it will take time and expertise to get whatever battle mechs we find in the castle's armory up and running again. Lord Corrosis sent us a recovery team, and I want our best mech tech on the ground leading them. That's you, Mr. Vertanen. You'll be riding with me. Guess I'll go warm up the rumble seat. You know, the only other time I've sat in one of those things was on St. Loris, and I got my arm blown clean off for my trouble. Ah, look at that. We talked to him, and now we understand the context of this line, although I kind of wish that they had left this a little bit less clear so that you only understood why he was upset about it if you talked to him. It's like, make people dig for the character stuff a little bit. Well, here's hoping you don't go 2 for 2. Good luck down there, all. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. You know, nice and safe with my finger on the runaway button. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this. Oh, I thought we were going to get our Lance plus Kamea. She's taken up one of our slots. And I cannot click on her mech, so I don't know what it's armed with. That seems like a massive oversight on the part of the developers. I kind of need to know what weapons are on this thing. Alright, so, there's probably not any scouting to do. I think this is probably a mission where we don't need our Jenner. And we definitely do need our Thunderbolt, and if we're bringing the Thunderbolt out, Behemoth's driving, because you know how she feels about that thing. So then from there, the question is, what else do we bring? The Trebuchet's pretty valuable. These are some pretty good missile pods. I do like the Dragon. There's some chance that we're going to need to punch our way out. And I'm eager to try this arm mod. So yeah, the real question is, are we using the Trebuchet or are we using some other long-range damage thing? The Jaeger mech is a little tougher. Not a huge amount. AC2s, AC5s, medium lasers. You know, I think we want the missiles. A nice up-close SRM cannon like the Shadowhawk would be alright, but I probably don't want... I don't want to run the risk of all four of our mechs being close-range mechs, and again, I can't see what the hell Lady Arano's driving. So, I guess... Yeah, the Trebuchet's good. The Trebuchet's a good mech. Do we want to mess with our pilots a little bit? It looks like, actually, Glitch is the only person we're bringing right now who has sensor lock. So maybe we don't want her in the mech that benefits the most from sensor lock? Oh no, Decker has sensor lock. Never mind. Do I want to bring Decker? We could swap Decker out for Reckless or Medusa. Medusa's a better overall pilot, but I don't think he's a good fit for the Dragon. And I really do think we want to make sure we have two people with sensor lock. So it's really it's Reckless versus Decker. I think he's the right call for this particular mech's role. Yeah, all right. Let's head down there. I'm very annoyed by this. So she has, this is breaching shot, right? Okay, yeah. So she just has a ton of gunnery. That probably means that mech is long range. Probably. I can't remember. We saw her driving a mech before the coup. But first of all, she wouldn't be driving the same mech, because that one got wrecked up pretty good. And secondly, even if she was driving the same kind of mech, that doesn't necessarily mean that she has the same weapon loadout or anything. They really ought to let you see the loadout of her mech. I mean, that feels like a big mistake to me, that you can't. Alright, Castle Nautilus is somewhere down there on Artru, buried deep in the ice. Dr. Murad thinks that we'll find an entrance at the coordinates she's provided. We're going to drop, make our way to the entrance, and force our way inside, but we need to do it soon. I want to be finished before our uninvited guests arrive. So make your way to the entrance point, gain access to the castle, don't let Lady Arano get killed, because it's kind of her story.
Command interface initiated.
Good luck down there, all. I'll be cruising in the upper atmosphere and monitoring your progress, just in case. Yeah, listen, don't be afraid to, drop a big rock or something on anything that comes up behind us. Roger that, Ms. Meyer. Dr. Murad, have you had any luck connecting with Castle Nautilus's computer? Already on top of it, Lady Arano. The handshake has been established, and I have command line access. Door control's being a little finicky, though. So she's doing that from the ship, then, not from down here. I guess when I heard the plan, I assumed she was dropping with us, and that we'd protect her while she physically interfaced with the door, but it sounds like she's still back on the ship. Which means we're probably going to have to go open the door manually. Yeah, the mechanism might be stuck. It's been sitting for a long time. Work fast, Doc. Riding in this rumble seat is like sitting on a jackhammer in a sauna on the sun. And Lady Arano's piloting is aggressive. Poor you. Not to worry, though. I think I found a workaround for the problem. Get walking toward the main doors, and I'll have them open by the time you get there. Alright, let's have a look at the lay of the terrain here. So we've got the actual door. Okay, turrets. If we could get into this area, this looks pretty defensible. We can really abbreviate line of sight by using these mountains here. Okay. Well, I guess there's no reason to do anything other than run forward as fast as possible. Like I said, I think we want to get inside. Unfortunately, the Thunderbolt's really slow.
I'm moving out.
Aye, aye.
On my way.
We probably want to slow it down to make sure the Thunderbolt's in front.
Standard approach isn't working. I'm inputting a valid ID, but for some reason the door won't budge. I think I found a workaround, though. It'll just be another moment. Don't need to tell me twice.
We're actually just going to brace these two, because I really do want the Thunderbolt to be in front. And I've got it. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to try something. Dr. Murad, what did you just do? The lights are flickering. My screen is dead. Oh, no. The whole Argo's gone dark. I'm not picking up a drive signature. Whatever Farah just did, it must have knocked out her engines. So it counter-hacked her, maybe? That's pretty bad for us. That's our ride. Worry about it later. Look, those vents in the rock. They're spitting out drones. Oh. Oh, maybe these aren't turrets. These are... Okay. That's bad for us.
Be careful of those things. They're armed to the teeth and coming in fast. And there's probably more where they came from.
Man, I wish we were capable of coming in fast. What have we got? Oh. Oh. We getting any more readings? Oh, there's another one of those doors over here. Okay. Our team is... Oh, I didn't actually look at her mech. Let's see. We got LRMs, SRMs, medium laser, SRMs, and SRMs. Okay, so she's actually quite short-ranged. Oh, boy. All right. We got to get in here, then.
I'm on my way.
Whatever these drones are, we can deal with them with the benefit of line of sight breakers and stuff. We need to make them come to us, because our team's a little more short-ranged than I thought we'd end up being.
Copy that.
We definitely need to get away from, like, this area out here in the open with stuff potentially spawning all around us. That sounds terrible. We gotta get in.
Standing by.
So Kamea can't get close enough. Glitch can't get close enough. Alright. We need Decker. Decker to take his turn. Alright, a 60-ton vehicle. With no line of sight. That's good for us.
What's up, boss?
So can Decker sprint into actual visual range? Looks like yes. I think I see. Yeah, okay, we're getting a little white line. I think that might be a better play than sensor lock, because we don't actually need... I get visual range without having my back turned to these things. We don't need to worry about evasive charges with vehicles, as far as I'm aware. Okay, here we go. Let's try to be turned so that I'm not so that my back is not facing any of these enemies. We'll just run up, get vision of that guy, brace, and then Glitch can hit him with the missiles.
Full speed, no target.
Or wait, I'm sprinting, aren't I? Never mind, we will not brace, but we do have a bunch of evasive charges. We also have 2 more contacts over there. And another 60-ton vehicle. Okay. Wow, that's a pair of PPCs and an LRM-10. 60-ton, 80-ton. Can I not get a tonnage reading on this thing? Is this one of the 60s, or is... God, I hope this is an 80. Because if there's something out here that's heavier than this, I really don't want to have to deal with it. Okay, we know he's operating on 1. These things moved on 2, and this thing is also a 2. So the good news is there's probably nothing heavier than this heavy drone. The bad news is that thing probably is the same. There's probably 4 PPCs over here.
Got my attention.
Which means we need to approach... We need to get close quickly. We're going to get torn apart. No, I was trying to tell you to move. Yeah, we're going to get torn apart out here. Alright, we gotta make it to the entrance. I do not like this. Well, take the shot you got. It has 80 frontal armor. About 66 in the middle, or 63 in the middle. She actually only has the 1 LRM, and it's not really going to do any damage. I wonder if I'd be better off just bracing her. No, we should... Let's put what damage we can on this thing.
Target confirmed.
Her mech acts on 3, so she'll actually get to go before the things that are to her right. We still don't actually know what these are. These could be LRM tanks as well.
I hear ya.
This sucks. This could be really bad. What is here? Rough terrain? Okay. Well, again, let's try not to show our backside to anything. And we are going to get to put 35 LRMs into this guy. So there's a chance that's lethal. If enough of them hit the front armor. Yeah, with them doing 4 damage each, this is about 70 health. So we need, what, 18-ish hits to the front armor? Out of 35? That's not that likely.
Special delivery.
Oh. Yes! Alright, that's beautiful.
You like that?
I can't believe I considered not bringing the trebuchet.
Yes, Commander.
Now, there is another one of those over there, but currently they don't have vision of us. So it's not actually going to be able to fire on me. So I need to move Behemoth forward as fast as possible to a position where she definitely does not have vision of any of the enemies, so that they don't have vision of her, so that the thing can't fire at us.
Going full speed.
We'll just get up on it. Whatever these are, we'll make them have to come around the mountain to deal with us. The AC-20 is a lot more dangerous up close. So this thing's going to drive forward, and as long as it can't get range of us, then we're okay. Awesome. Oh, that's another one of those big ones. Okay. We've got to get something between us and that. There's no way we cross that ground in time. We could get a sensor lock on it and try to get a kill with glitch the way we just did, but I really feel it's important to remember that a lot of that was luck.
Tell me what you need.
Glitch is not going to reliably deal that much damage. I think I might have Kamea sprint all the way over to here. This establishes vision for glitch before whatever all these guys on 2 get their turn. It does mean that we don't actually get to attack with Kamea. And it probably, yeah, it doesn't quite get her far enough for that guy not to have vision of her. In fact, he's got a really nice shot into her back armor with a pair of PPCs. Well, it won't actually destroy either of the torso segments. And these things might have to come down the slope. I guess they could drive over here and come down. This is tough. Sorry that I'm making these decisions kind of slowly. I'm nervous.
I'll do what you ask.
I think we got to get close. Plus, 4 evasive charges is serious.
Good to go.
You don't have jump jets. I keep pulling the jump jets out of everybody because I don't really like jumping, but I'm a little worried that I'm going to be murdered by this PPC. Well, up here, I could probably even get medium laser shots off, right? We might have to let glitch get hit a little bit. A pair of PPC shots to either arm would completely take the arm off. Oof. Her mech is not heavy enough to sustain PPC fire. All the more reason to commit and get this done. We've got to get in here and get behind cover. Alright, we just fire everything at the heavy drone, right? I don't want to take any chances. This thing has to die. Alright, laser softened up the front armor. Yes! The last missile.
Knocked out a vehicle.
The last missile put it down to 0 structure. Ah, that trebuchet's a fine weapon. Okay, structure exposed prior to the PPC fire. Great.
Through my armor.
Gonna lose that leg for sure. So we can see what these things are now. These medium drones are a pair of medium lasers, SRM AC-5, a lot less armor. We might be able to clean up the line of sight, actually. We can kill both of these.
Waiting for orders.
Maybe that's possible.
Receiving you.
Let's see. If we move Behemoth over to here... Yeah, she's got that AC-20. She can kill that thing. If we can get to a position such that this thing no longer has vision of us for that guy, we might be able to avoid the trebuchet eating a pair of PPC shots. It only has 1 evasive charge. Yeah, I don't feel good about this at all. Given the importance of making sure this thing doesn't have vision of us, I think we should probably use one of our AC-20 shots on it. We do have 10 now. So let's see. The AC-20, if it hits at all, is guaranteed lethal. Can I up the chance of that happening? 95. I could maybe avoid using it. So let's see. If I aim like this, about half of our hits are going to hit the front armor. In order to take this thing down, I would then need to do about 110 damage to have a pretty good shot of blowing through the front armor. I can do 110 damage without the AC-20. So if we called shot to the front armor without the AC-20, it's pretty likely we get the kill. I'm trying not to generate unnecessary heat, basically. If the AC-20 hits at all, we got him. If the AC-20 misses, then we need to... we need to hit with everything else. But it's still possible. So I guess that's an argument for having everything turned on. On the 5% chance that the AC-20 misses, we're still good.
I copy.
Okay. AC-20 handled it. Not a big shock there.
One more for the trash.
So if Decker can take care of this other medium drone, and the medium drone over here isn't able to move forward far enough to get sight of... never mind. She is the only thing they care about, too.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Okay, so there's no way to stop this thing from getting full shots on us then. Because we can't break both lines of sight.
Commander.
Alright, do you have a kill? You can't actually get close enough to melee anything. Well, I think we gotta try to close in here. Blitz is gonna die. What's your condition right now? We're gonna lose the leg with no question. Right, because the heavies have LRM pods on them. Well, it would take 3 of the missiles to hit the leg. It's gonna happen. So she's gonna lose the leg. Then she's gonna be downed over there. But if we kill both of these medium drones before they get any further turns, it actually won't. It won't be a big deal. And she's not soft enough to actually be killed by the PPC hits. Yeah, she would even survive a PPC to the head. They'd both have to hit her in the head. Or one would have to hit her in the head, and she'd have to take some missiles. It's pretty likely that she will survive. Okay. Let's run forward, do our best not to show our back armor to the PPC cannon. And the AC-5 and the medium lasers should be sufficient to blow this guy up.
Engaging with target.
I guess they have to hit the same part of him in order for that to happen. Well, alright. So we have 2 mechs on our turn that will move on 3. Oh no, if Glitch gets knocked down, she will not move before the medium drones do. Okay, it looks like most of that stuff went to other areas, although we're suffering structure hits again. Structure hits right in the LRM ammo. Miss, miss, miss. That's the leg. Wow. Okay, that's the entire right side of her mech gone.
Dang it, that hurt.
So she's in a lot of trouble. Wow, this thing really moved. I did not think that they could move that much.
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, no, okay. That's right. Her mech was on 2. Her mech was on 3. So she still will get to do stuff before the heavy mech does, but I don't think... We're in a lot of trouble. Like, probably gonna lose Glitch. She's down a missile pod and the medium laser. Should we just eject? Maybe.
Reading you loud and
Alright,
clear.
Kamea definitely needs to do something. She needs to kill one of these things right now. I just need to move to a position where I have direct vision of this. Her front armor is pretty tough. She can sustain a shot from the PPC. I think what we're gonna find here is that we actually need to yeah, that thing moves so fast. I was really surprised by the amount of ground it covered. So it's definitely gonna be able to catch up to us. We're not gonna be able to hide from it. The 3 of us could get behind this, but that just means Glitch definitely dies. So I can get direct vision of it. And at that range, the SRMs will fire. Yeah, okay, let's try to destroy that thing.
I'll do what you ask.
Right, yeah, everything to it.
Administering justice.
Administering justice. Alright, you. Come on, come on, come on. You are kidding me. Alright, well, we can stomp on this thing. That's nice.
That got through my armor, Commander.
Yes, I know.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
Glitch has to eject. I hate to leave this mech in this condition, but I think if we don't eject Glitch, she's gonna die. She's at 1 health. Her mech is in terrible condition.
Waiting for
That
orders.
said, it's actually not their turn.
Commander?
Is this thing damaged at all? No. But like, if I move over here and just kill this thing, then we have the Thunderbolt's turn. Then like everybody left will go before the SLDF heavy drone. So I'm thinking we might be able to try to preserve her. I know I'm taking her life into my hands here, but also we may actually need the firepower. Also, I'm worried that if I eject her, it's going to be like, okay, that was your turn, now it's this thing's turn, and it's going to get to shoot at us for free. I'd really like to avoid that.
On my way.
I don't think we're quite in small laser range, but we have the AC-5 and a pair of medium lasers for this thing.
Locked
Please
on.
kill it. You are... Yep. That's real bad. And it's going to drive up and kill Glitch. I guess I should have gone for the called shot.
Keep it together. Still winning.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Standing by.
Alright. Really? She can't get... Okay, that's bad. I thought for sure she'd be able to get in range of that thing. Then we stomp on one of these. I guess this one.
Location confirmed.
Trying to make sure that we're presenting front armor to the heavy tank. Oh, I should have turned off the small lasers, because there was no way it was going to survive the stomp, so I just... Okay, no, never mind. She sinks all the heat anyway. Yeah, this sucks.
Reading you Loud and clear.
Alright, Kamea has to stomp this thing so it doesn't get a turn. She needs to do it from here so that she's not showing her back to that thing.
Confirmed. Closing into melee range.
Alright, then we're going to put an AC-20 down that thing's throat.
Enemy vehicle down.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, it did just move into range. Yeah, definitely shoot it with everything. I'm not taking any chances. She left it at 3 health. You can't stay out here in the open. If we don't find harder cover, we're gonna get swamped. So what's the plan? The plan is to go into cover. Yang, you just said it. You fall back and find an extraction point. I'm getting you the hell out of here. No, we have to push forward to the doors. Our only way out of this is through. Dr. Murad will fix this. Believe it. Lady Arano, listen, we all like Parappa the Rapper, but I think maybe you're letting it get to your head. No, she's right, Samiri. An outpost castle like Nautilus could bring down a dozen leopards, probably at the same time. If you try to extract us, it'll just blow you out of the sky. Ah, damn it. Okay, you're right. Stay alive down there. I'll try to keep I'll keep trying to get Farah on the comms. Do that. For now, we've got to get our head back in the game. Look, over there. The damn castle is activating turrets. Oh, man. Really? See, I dislike this thing where it starts a new turn without letting me finish the like, Decker just didn't get a move, whereas he would have had a move if I could have moved him. Right, and then moved Behemoth forward.
Yes, I hear you.
It's kind of silly that like the way time is evaluated changes depending on when you blow stuff up. So how many do we have? Another one over? I guess this area over here is out of sensor range. So we have another one of those heavy things. How is this possible? All right, we just got to get inside. Maybe we can completely ignore them, but I can't make it into the zone this turn. Oh, and these are AC-20 turrets. Well, hopefully not all 4 of them are AC-20 turrets. Are we going to be able to get into a position where I can shoot this stuff while not taking fire? I guess this thing's pretty far away. All we have to do is not be standing in the mouth of the mountains here. Yeah, okay. Okay. We got to move in now. Tell me these aren't also autocannons. Nope, just 2 large lasers and 4 heavy... yeah, 2 large lasers and 4 medium lasers. And 225 armor. Oh my god. This mission's difficulty rating is a straight-up lie. Okay, so we're going to be able to take down one of the Shredder turrets pretty easily with the AC-20. Decker and Kamea... I mean, Kamea can probably get this. What? Each of these is on 48 damage. Yeah, Kamea can get this as long as we don't see many misses. I'm definitely firing everything.
Confirmed.
We need to take this seriously. Okay. We're pretty meaty. The mechs that are remaining are pretty tough, so hopefully we can survive the shots from the laser turrets. Don't really have a lot of options here.
Acknowledged.
There's no point in shooting at this thing, because Behemoth's going to kill it whether or not I hit it. I can fire my AC-5 on you, but that feels kind of useless. Maybe I just brace? I guess he has a ton of armor if we're going to get through it. I don't know that we have to get through it, but if we're going to get through it, we should start now.
Roger.
And if I brace so that I'm not taking as much frontal damage, all that's going to mean is that it doesn't shoot at me. It'll shoot at somebody else, so. Alright, we do have lots and lots of morale, so I'm going to use Precision Strike if we have... Okay, I was going to say, if we have anything less than a 95% chance with the AC-20, it looks like I won't have to. So the AC-20 hits for 110, brings you down to 47, and then we just need to hit with either the whole SRM pod, or no, her SRMs are only 4s. So yeah, we have to hit with 2 other weapons. If the AC-20 misses, this is going to be bad. I guess I could be using Vigilance. They're already not... They're going to shoot at Kamea. I should have used Vigilance on Kamea. Okay. Both of the Shredders are down. Now we have to endure some serious laser fire, but only 1 turn of it, probably. And I think we're clear of the heavies.
Got a lock on me.
Okay. Oh, wait, was that turret that sensor locked? So are we only getting... Yeah, we're only getting shot by 1 of the turrets. Okay, that's good. Can he get the shot? He can. Okay, but not with the PPCs, just with the LRMs. That's not so bad. I don't think he's going to be able to get line of sight. Boy, they have a crazy amount of movement, though, don't they? These things are faster than most of my mechs are. Alright, get in the zone, get in the zone, get in the zone. I mean, we still... It looks like this is probably not optional. We have to kill these things, so we may as well focus on that. And across rough terrain here... I don't think that's going to matter. I mean, we want to try to stick to this side if we can, because that's where we're going to break line of sight on this guy the best. So yeah, I think this should be good.
I'll do what you ask.
It was nice of the laser turret that already had vision of us to just do a sensor lock instead of actually shooting. Oh, we probably should not blow our heat. I don't think I want to use Vigilance on her because I think we're probably not going to have any turrets left by the end of the turn. The AC-20... Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay.
Taking the shot.
I do love this number of SRMs. This is a lovely mech.
Destroyed.
I really hope Glitch isn't dead. Oh, that's a back armor hit. Wow, really a lot of movement. Holy crap. Oh, okay, it's printed. It's printed, fair enough. Can I... How much... Because we need to be able to make it to the end zone here. Wow, that's weird. So I turned the camera this way and then turned it back, and it, for some reason, decided to recenter itself before the turn back happened. We need him to be able to get into the end. Okay, he can already get to the end. So I'm going to move him here so that he's not as vulnerable to fire from outside. He's fast enough that he can make it to the zone next turn when we all make it to the zone. Just trying to make sure that we're not showing our back to the enemies too much.
Roger that.
Alright. 187 damage.
Yes,
We can definitely do 187 damage. Except she can't get close enough to hit him. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. I didn't think her range was quite that limited. I needed to have Kamea attack this one. Shoot. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? She still needs to move forward a lot. Right, she has the lowest movement of any of our remaining mechs. I think I just do this. I think I just commit really deep, offer him the shot on my front side. If we're lucky, he'll take it.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, the sensor locking the Thunderbolt, which I like. I know that it's got some back armor damage, but it also has considerable structure. So even if the back armor gets blown through, it's still in pretty good shape. Yeah, there's no way you get a PPC shot, but you will get to fire your LRM pod.
My armor's getting stripped off. You have my attention.
Okay, you need to get in here and make this happen. Try not to show your backside to the enemies. How can I... Man. I want to turn so that this guy's at all the way at the edge of my vision. Whatever, this is going to have to do. She's not going to be able to take him down by herself because she can't fire everything safely. But we can do some good damage.
Engaging hostiles.
Alright, I think Behemoth should be able to finish this off easily from where she is. And hopefully we won't have to actually fight these drones.
Internal structure damage. Ready for orders.
Okay. I need to be, again, in a position where I can turn as much as possible, try to avoid showing my back. And again, this is wholly about, you know, just in case this doesn't end this part of the mission. I would really like it to, though. So we need to hit this guy for less than 50 damage. I don't think we need to spend the AC-20 shot. Okay. Lady Arano, do you read me? Darius, thank the gods. Tell me what's going on up there. Doc Murad must have poked her nose into something she shouldn't have. Everything's going haywire up here. Doc's putting out fires as we speak. I hope those are not literal fires. XO, listen to me. You tell Doc Murad that if she doesn't get these doors open right now, Lady Arano is dead. Also all of us. Put that part first, Yang. I think she likes us better than she likes Lady Arano. I'm well aware of that, Yang. Working on it now. Just hold out a little longer. I don't...
Contact again. Keep yourselves alive. I'll call out new contacts as I see them.
So it's spawning... It's spawning new tanks every single turn. That means there's 2 more of them out here. Like, we can... If... Stay alive until the security system is deactivated. This sucks. This sucks so much. Oh my god. Alright, so here's the thing. If I reveal myself to this guy and am able to blow him up, that's good for us, obviously. If I reveal to myself to this guy and don't blow him up, then I'm going to eat multiple LRM pods. But if I don't blow this guy up now, then there's a chance that we fail to do it next turn, or like we need to limit the number of eyes in here. That's the way we're going to stay alive. So what I'm saying is I'm going for this. Okay. Small laser range and everything. We can get him.
I copy.
Do I need to target this specifically? Let's see. We're looking at probably around 80 to 90 damage necessary to any one part of him. So yes, I do need to precision strike this. We need to focus damage as much as possible. There we go. Everything's got to hit the same part. It didn't. The autocannon managed to miss the part that I had the 86% chance on. So now we're going to eat all this LRM fire. But our position next turn may be better for this thing being so injured. Boy, this thing where they get an extra PPC and LRM carrier every single turn, and it can immediately act, is completely untenable. Like, there's no way we can survive this for very long. This, until the Nautilus security system is deactivated thing, has to be a very short amount of time. Like, it needs to open this turn. If it doesn't open this turn, I think we probably lose somebody, and if it doesn't open the turn after that, we lose everybody, is my guess.
Heads up! You got more of those little bastards coming in from the vents in the rock.
Thanks. I'm so glad you're here. How is that not direct vision? Damn it, the camera is extremely crappy. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, alright. The thing is, like, these guys having vision of us is terrible, right? So I think the answer is... We moved to here. Oh! Oh, there's heavies coming coming out of the thing right next to us. Alright. So we have to take cover as much as possible, deny them vision as much as possible. Well, she does have multi-target.
I'm moving out.
There's a... Oh, I can't fire everything, though. Well, no, maybe I have to fire everything. So let's figure this out. The LRMs go to A. And are maybe lethal, because 20 damage might be enough. And then we do just have to give this guy everything, because if he gets a turn, we lose. Well, we don't lose. If he gets a turn, we'll probably lose some limbs, though. Yeah, I'm gonna take some structural damage on Kameha's mech. We gotta get this done.
Discharging weapon.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is move my mechs to a position where after this guy's turn, he still won't have vision on us. That's the hope. But in order for that to happen, this SLDF heavy drone has to die. And I'm trying to stay in the zone because it's going to be like, hey, move everybody to the zone at some point, and we really need to be able to do that within a single movement. If I move her back to here and do that, she still has the good shot. Yeah, I'm just trying to, again, get her as clear of vision from the mouth of the opening there as possible.
Got it.
Alright, the AC-20 is a kill no matter where it hits, as long as it hits. No, it is not a kill if it hits the turret. So we do have to probably fire everything.
Engaging with target.
Okay, alright, cool. Then we need Decker. Decker has to finish off this medium, and he probably has to back up a little bit too. Well, he probably doesn't have to back up. Although he probably should back up. Oh, that's right. He loses vision of it if he moves at all, though. So all he has to do is hit this side with two weapons. The one small laser won't be lethal. So maybe I need a precision strike again. But if anything other than the small laser hits that side panel, this thing's dead. And we're at 100% morale. Guaranteeing the kill is probably worth doing. Are we? Hold on. If I don't move... Okay, I am a single sprint from the exit. I'm going to precision strike it. We're not taking any chances that we don't have to take here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that they're not going to have any shots on us at all. I think we move to a position where this guy's not going to be able to establish vision for everybody else. I think. I sure hope. And these things don't seem to have sensor lock capability. The only sensor locks we saw came from that turret. Come on, don't get vision, don't get vision. He seems to be backing off? There's about 6 of those things out there now, though. I really, really need the door to open. And it didn't. Alright. Well, okay, good news. This thing didn't actually get any closer. Bad news, this thing's probably going to get close enough to open up on us. And, more importantly, to provide line of sight to the LRM pods. So we need to reserve until after he's acted. Okay, good. He goes first. Alright.
Orders?
Really? Okay, that's bad.
Orders.
Behemoth, do you have him? You do not. Where do I have to move to get him? Can't. Oh, no, okay, I can get him here. I can get him here. that puts me in a position where if this tank drives up, it will definitely see me. But it is facing the wrong way now. Man, so we have, we know that there's stuff coming in from space as well. So, like, we're gonna be able to go in, but then we're gonna have to fight our way back out. So I'm nervous about spending too much of my AC-20 ammo.
Waiting for orders.
Well, we'll figure it out when we have to figure it out. Like, I gotta try to kill this thing. And we gotta try to give Kamea time to cool down. Alright. Turns the 75% into a 95%. Absolutely worth using.
Copy that.
Okay.
The directorate must fall.
Okay,
Vehicle
Kamea.
trashed.
I agree with you, the directorate must fall. That does seem important. Alright, that thing's not going to be able to get anywhere near providing vision.
Standing by.
Kamea needs desperately to just brace for a turn.
Cooling down.
And I think this is probably a good time for the dragon to run over here. He cannot do it while presenting anything other than his back armor to the... Well, if I stand like this, probably a missile hits will get me in the left side, which is my stronger side. Yeah, okay.
Full speed, no target.
Let's be ready to go. Immediately. Please, 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 Farah. Yeah, it's going back down the hill. You know what? Maybe we won't have to deal with incoming Directorate mechs?
Got it.
Because the security system might deal with them, right?
Broadcast is now.
Okay.
On it.
Okay, okay. So I guess just reserve. Let's see what happens. This thing's gonna come forward and we're gonna be able to blow it up, hopefully.
Good to go.
She doesn't have range. If she backs up, she loses vision of it. Yeah, I don't think it'll be able to see us if we all back up enough.
Yes, I hear you. Waiting for orders.
So yeah, let's get, like, over here.
On my way.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I think we're in no danger.
Waiting for orders.
And hopefully what we are seeing here is the final turn. I'm trying to figure out where can I stand where I'm less likely to be visible than where I am now. Because, honestly, probably... No, I don't...
I'm listening.
I was trying to move him over slightly, but apparently I clicked on that mech.
On it.
Yeah, just, like, get behind the rocks a little bit more. Turn your front side around. Everybody get in position and brace.
Reading you loud and clear.
Alright.
Flushing heat.
Please, please open the thing. Please open the thing. I need you to open the thing. It's so very important to me. Oh, automated defense is disengaged. Hold up. Don't necessarily just turn everything. Why don't you just open the door? Thank the gods for that, Dr. Murad. I need a status report. What the hell is going on up there? I used our codebreaker to access a sealed portion of the Nautilus memory core. When I got in, I grabbed up every encrypted file I could, and I did get the door codes, but I also found something else. What did you let loose on my ship, Doctor? Hey, now. I don't know. Something they were researching there. It's malicious code of some kind. I think I inadvertently let it out of quarantine. Yeah, and you tripped an alarm while you were at it. Look, the good news is I've got it contained, 90% certain. But it's caused a lot of damage up here. Communications are patchy. Main drive system's offline. We're floating dead in space. Lots of superficial damage, too. Anyway, I'm working on it, but I could use more hands on deck. Anybody who can follow basic instructions will do. The Argo's an enormous ship, and that code made an absolute mess of her. Alright, well you got Madeira up there. Put him to work. Understood. Samiri, I need you to fetch our people. Everyone but me and Yang. Get them back to the Argo and do whatever Dr. Murad tells you. That's true. If we don't get that ship running, it's not going to matter what we do down here. Roger that, Lady Arano. I'll be there in a moment. Tell the Lance to prepare for extraction. Lady Arano, what are we doing? What we came here for. We're going inside. I didn't bring us all this way to leave empty-handed. Captain Grigas, are your ship and crew ready? Aye, Lady Arano. The Delphinus is fully loaded and ready to drop. Good. Meet us at the north entrance. And hurry. We don't have much time before our unwelcome guests arrive. Affirmative. Recovery team inbound. House Corrosis is proud to serve the restoration, my lady. Okay, save the bootlicking for later. We're kind of doing something right now. So, okay, that's the end of the mission for me. We don't need to preserve our ammunition or anything any further. That was terrifying. I mean, it's good. It's good that the game can do that to me. I had a real concern there that we were going to lose everything. And maybe Glitch is not dead? I really hope Glitch is not dead. I like her very much. Come on, just horribly injured. Come on, just mangled beyond belief, but definitely still alive. All of my fingers are crossed. I am at maximum finger crossing right now. It's actually quite uncomfortable, so if we could maybe move this along. Okay. Mission I mean, we needed that money. Boy, did we need that money. Killed in action. Damn it. That sucks. She got blown out pretty much in one turn. Like, she was perfectly fine and hadn't been scratched, and then her mech was completely destroyed and she was downed before she got another action. That could have gone better. If I had known what we were up against, if I'd had a little bit more information, a little bit more preparation, but I guess that's kind of the point of the mission, huh? To send you into the dark and you just deal. So that's 2 extremely good pilots with a lot of personality that we've lost in very, very short order here. Very quick succession. I'm not feeling good about it. I'm not feeling good about the position of our mercenary company in the overall. Also, we lost a lot of gear here. I guess the LRM-20 Plus is the only thing that's really notable. Oof. I feel bad, man. I feel bad about it. Okay, we get 3 items of salvage. So, an AC5++, a couple of AC5++s. Those are both interesting. It looks like the rest of this is just basically garbage weapons, so... Alright, I'll take a 4 accuracy PPC, though. Oh, wow, +4 damage SRMs. Yes, please. And then we'll grab... There's a +5 damage medium laser. We have a ton of medium lasers, so we could immediately replace something with that. If I was going to take one of these, which one would it be? Accuracy and stability damage is fine. I think I would take the +10 damage. And is that better than the 5 damage medium laser? I'm not sure we're currently running an AC5 on the team. Right? Is it a 10 or a 5 that's on? Yeah, alright. We'll take it like this. These are pretty good. Did we get anything else cool? Nope. Okay. I assume that there's going to be some kind of payout, you know, from the actual facility itself as well. So we're probably rolling in rewards here, but it's hard to feel good about it given the way that went. The good news is, after the thing with the trebuchet went down, I do feel like I played fairly well. Like, I do feel like I maximized our resources, so I'm going to take some comfort in that. Some very small, desperate comfort in that. The other good news is, I guess, that we have enough pilots to still run a full squad, and we have money now, so we can go do a little bit of recruiting. I feel crappy, though. The Ares Conventions of 2412 apparently established that it is against the rules to use orbital bombardment in combat. Fair enough. I could see how that would be sort of ecologically devastating. Okay, those look big. I definitely recognize that face. That is one of the more famous mechs. Like I said, I don't really know a lot about BattleTech before starting this, but I know that one. That one and the Jenner are the two that I recognize. Alright, you better get all of that. We're gonna need all of it.
Forces of the Urano Restoration. I am Commodore Samuel Ostergaard of the Concord Navy. You are surrounded by a battalion of the Taurian Concordate's most decorated mech warriors. On behalf of our allies in the Aurigan Directorate, I demand your immediate and unconditional surrender. But I know you won't stand down, Lady Urano. You're the Sword of Restoration. You have a reputation to uphold. And that's good. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to enjoy painting the ice red with your blood.
They're just rolling up on her with what looked like about 50 thunderbolts. We could land the Argo on them, maybe? I'm not really sure what the plan is here. Farah, I need a status report. What's your condition up there? The Argo's main drive is still offline. I'm working on it in engineering. I think I've got the malicious code isolated, but it's already done a lot of damage. What's your status, Lady Urano? We're on the move. Taurian Marines have taken the outpost castle. Most of our salvage team is dead. Yang sealed the mech bay doors, but they won't hold for long. There are only 5 of us left. Me, Yang, and 3 of the mech warriors from the Delphinus. We're on our way to the surface of the few mechs that Yang managed to get running. Well, okay, that's better than nothing, I guess. Heads up, Lady Urano. When you reach the surface, you're gonna have company. I'm picking up a Taurian recon lance standing just outside the main doors. We're gonna have to land the Argo on them. This is the only plan we have, and it's my plan, which makes it a good one. Fire up the thing. I guess the main engines are offline, but somebody get out and push. Acknowledged, Miss Meyer. The recon lance doesn't worry me. When they see what we're piloting, they'll wish they'd stayed home. Those recon mechs are just the first wave. I'm gonna save congratulations until after we get some people off that planet alive. Those recon mechs are just the first wave. We're in trouble. Like a lot of trouble. A huge amount of trouble. Yeah, boss. I'd figured that much out on my own. Man, what a day. Look, can anyone tell me why the Taurians are fighting for Espinosa? And what this Ostergaard guy has against us specifically? Because this is some grade A bullshit right here. I also picked up... He seems to have some kind of personal thing. He sounded mad, right? This isn't just a dude executing orders. It sounds like he's got some kind of personal vendetta. Well, they were waiting for us in the system. Somebody must have told them we were coming. But who, though? Espinosa? He shouldn't know anything about our movements, or the outpost castle. Aside from us in Corossus, nobody should. So how the hell did they know to find us here? I mean, I think the answer is right here in this sentence, probably. Maybe thereabouts. Best guess, we've got ourselves a mole, and the smart money says it's Otto Corossus. Remember what Lord Corossus told us. His son returned from Weldry a different person. The Directorate played with his mind and broke him somehow. The kid, yeah, it's the kid. Okay, that makes sense. You think they brainwashed him. That's plausible. Is there some kind of BattleTech specific brainwashing information I need here? The apex of brainwashing technology is the Neural Interrogation Computer, an infamous device that has been banned throughout most of the Inner Sphere. Famous historical incidents involving brainwashing include the Necess Carita affair and the assassination of Alistair Steiner. Okay, so this is stuff that would be in people's minds. There are famous historical brainwashing events. I'll send warning to Smithen as soon as I'm able, but right now the only things that matter are fixing this ship and getting Kamea away from the Taurian border. The Restoration dies if she's captured. This is actually a really good plan, because Corossus is going to be so happy to have his kid back. There's no chance that he's, like, of all of the prisoners, the kid's the one who for sure gets to go home free immediately, right? This is... We got outsmarted here. Alright, we need to focus on the job at hand. Right now. We'll worry about this brainwashing stuff later. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Argo's docking clamps are locked tight. Damn things won't budge. Until Farah fixes whatever that thing did to the ship, the Leopard's out of commission. I'm working on it. If I can get the doors to engineering open, we can manually release the clamps. Well, okay, well you better, because your little fishing expedition in the Nautilus Memory Core may well have cost us the ship. Also, that will mean we die, right? The Directorate is going to show up. I know, Commander, I know. And yes, this is all on me. I am painfully aware of that fact. Lady Arano, I just need you to keep yourselves alive. Give me some time and I'll fix this, I promise. Roger that, Farah. We'll hold out for as long as we can. This elevator is accelerating. We're almost at the surface. Any second now, those doors are going to open and we'll need someplace to go. Darius, what are our options? Best bet, the Delphinus. Lord Corrosis' other support ships have either fled or been destroyed, but the Delphinus is still on the planet's surface and within sprinting distance of the castle gates. She's currently powered down, so I don't think the Taurians have detected her yet. If you can make it out there, Captain Grigas and his crew should be able to extract you. And we gotta get the Argo's docking clamps open so that that ship can get up here and we can grab it, and then we gotta get the engine online so we can get out of here. Alright, that's the plan then. Dr. Murad will have until we get there to fix the Argo. Any longer and we're all dead. Belle, I need you to stay on the comms and guide us through this. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I'll see you through this safely, Lady Arano. You have my word. And if I screw it up, you won't be around to yell at me, so... The elevator's just come to a shop. Lights in... Shop? Stop. Lights in here are flashing. Any second, the doors are going to slide open. Mech warriors, ready yourselves for action. If we don't get them off that planet, we're going to lose our chief mech tech and our most important client. That can't be allowed to happen. You've got this, Mitch. Guide our people home. Am I going to have to, like... Okay. Is this actually going to be a thing I could fail at? Yeah. Glitch has died. That's true. Glitch has died. And I feel super terrible about it, so thank you for the reminder right now when apparently I have something very important to do. So it's going to make me play the mission, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get to see some cool new mechs. I'm bummed out. I'm super bummed out. Are we going to be able to recover our trebuchet? Like, it's sitting on the ground outside where all of the Concordat forces are, and apparently I've been saying that word wrong the entire time. So it's probably not salvageable, right? I feel super bad about the glitch thing, because I could have had her eject. I do think that trying to just blow up the vehicle that was threatening her was the better play if we could get the vehicle down. Like, the upside of that particular plan is way higher. And I think the odds were pretty good. I need to precision strike it, and... This is not just a, I lost a pilot that it means something to me and so I feel bad thing. I lost a pilot that feel bad... I lost a pilot that means something to me directly because of a choice I made that was bad, and that makes it feel a lot worse. Like, I can trace it to one particular click. Ugh. Alright, the elevator just rumbled to a halt. I don't know how much firepower Ostergaard's going to throw our way once we clear the doors, but I'm counting on you to lead us through this, Belle. Now let's see what these Star League era mechs can do. Yeah. Let's hope that we got some impressive stuff here. Lady Kamea Arano of the Arano Restoration, on behalf of the Taurian Concordat, I hereby command you to... Oh, shit! Iberia, they're piloting SLDF battle mechs! We need reinforcements now! Alright, our way home is on the other side of these Taurians, and you know what that means.
Just a heads up. When we get to a safe distance, I'm gonna set off a little surprise I left behind for our Taurian friends.
Okay, I'm seeing lots of 4s.
Surprise.
That's good for us.
See,
Light mechs.
trust me. You're gonna love it.
Alright, Yang. So a fire starter, a commando, and a Jenner against a Griffin and Atlas 2 and some other stuff. And the Atlas is, like, that's the battle mech, right? That's the one that's on the cover of all the stuff, or at least the one thing that I owned had the Atlas on the cover. We got a Highlander here. 1400 armor. Alright, I think that you guys are done. That's enough. No? Maybe not? Okay, yes. Finally, it is my turn.
Yes, Commander.
So Reynard here, unfortunately, took a pretty good shot from that flamethrower. An ER PPC. What does that mean? What is ER? Extended range. Oh, yeah, that's fair, because PPCs don't shoot far enough. And a pair of SRM-6s. So, what are we looking at as far as the heat profile of firing all of the weapons? Totally doable. which means that I'm probably better off doing that than punching. So let's run around to this guy's backside and just... I guess you're the thing I have to worry about the most. You still have a turn coming up. Maybe I just get like this and try to... Where are your weapons mounted? I'd be hitting you on your left side, so we'd be looking at medium laser, AC-5. The AC-5 is the most dangerous of his guns. Yeah, okay. Let's do this.
I've got something.
Oh, do we have another read? We do. Well, this is a recon lance, so they're going to tend to be lighter mechs. I think we're probably not in that much danger. Okay, put it to him. Let's see if we can knock something off.
Confirmed.
The directorate must fall.
Yeah, that right there, that's the kind of start I was looking for. Kind of hope we get rid of that, that torso section, though. Sorry, we came out of there with the guarded state up, so that's a pretty minor hit, actually.
Yes, Commander.
Kanaloa is piloting a Black Knight. Oh, pulse lasers. We heard about these. What's the actual mechanical profile of these? I mean, they kind of just look like lasers, right? Maybe they have additional armor piercing or something, but nothing that's being reported on this card. So who do I care most about? I think I care most about the Shadowhawk, actually. Most of these other mechs... maybe this guy. Firestarter's annoying. It's not dangerous, but he's annoying. Let's see, I have multi-target. We could just run up and punch him, but like, look at how much damage all my weapons do. Oh, actually, for me, I can't fire through the Atlas, unfortunately. You know what, why don't we just reserve him? So that we can move our mechs in the order I want to move them in. Okay, whatever they have down there, it's like a LRM support thing. It didn't hit with a single one of those missiles, though. I did give it my back armor. I'm glad that it missed. So Kamea in this Atlas is extended range, large lasers, medium pulses. So, I mean, these do have 5 more damage than a normal medium laser. Big LRM pod. And here we have a Gauss rifle. Ooh. That is a lot of damage. That's a huge number. So yeah, I'm gonna try to put I'm gonna put something into this Firestarter. I would love it if this thing didn't get another turn. Boy, I have 115 melee damage. Alright, so let's go... The Gauss rifle's not actually that effective at this range. But like, what if I do this and this, and we switch... Okay. It's just not a good close-range weapon. How much do I want to put into the Firestarter, then? We're looking at 80... like 100 center torso health. Man, these 12 damage SRMs are pretty good. I don't think I'm going to get to keep all these mechs. She's going to want these for, you know, that big war she's fighting. But yeah, we'll multi-target. I think I'm just going to hit him with everything that's close range, though. Maybe I just shoot... Yeah, maybe I just shoot everything at him point blank. Wow, the heat bleed for this thing is crazy. I'm not going to generate any heat at all from firing all this? Holy hell.
Nice. Got past the armor.
Yeah, that's one way to put what just happened there.
Standing by.
Alright, let's try to back you up, give you a little bit of range on these longer ranged weapons. The Firestarter's getting the SRMs, and I think that'll probably be all we need. We'll see if we can't put down that Shadowhawk as well. So I'm really not afraid of the others. Okay, I can't I can't actually fire all these weapons at the same time. Oh, I have an AC-20. AC-20 goes here. Really? 45% at that range. Okay, maybe we give this guy the AC-20 and give... I'm going to turn off the mediums, maybe? Okay, turning off one medium is good enough. So the Jenner is showing 70 to 90 health in its center sections. So if we give it, let's say we give it... Oh, I have a really bad shot on the Jenner because of the obstructed line of sight. That's what's happening there. Okay, well, what if I just put everything on this dude? Actually, somehow this thing is still obstructing my shot, I guess? Oh, maybe that... This looks like a pretty clear line. I'm confused about the SRMs being this bad at this range. Yeah, I think the AC-20 is the only thing that needs to go into this guy. Let's just try to make sure that Shadowhawk goes down, I guess.
Discharging weapon.
Come on. Yes. It's not a kill, but they are in bad shape. Really, really rough shape.
Good to go.
Good to go. Alright, let's... You are also a multi-target guy, so we can... Let's see. This guy's got 70 center torso health left. We can probably call that pretty easily. This commando is a complete non-entity. The Jenner is actually the most dangerous thing that's still standing, then. So if we move to, like... I'd love to move to a position where I have some evasion, just in case, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I have Bulwark. I guess I just don't move. So let's try to finish you off. Yeah, we won't fire everything. Try to finish you off, and then everything else goes into you. So I need to do about 70 damage to this Shadowhawk. I think I give him both of the large pulse lasers. If I turn off 2 mediums, I think we're good on heat. Yeah, sort of good. I guess we have to fire the small laser into him anyway. Right, I can't. Yeah, I don't have range on anybody else. That's fine. So both the large pulse lasers and the small laser into him gives us a pretty good shot at a kill. I don't know if it's actually going to let me target everybody here. I want to put a lot of the rest of this stuff into the Jenner. Yeah. Maybe I don't worry about finishing off the fire starter. It is annoying, though. You know what? Let's do it like this.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay. Center torso out. Center torso out. So you don't get the called shot on downbacks when you use multi-shot. Let me put some good damage on that Jenner. We're not guarded anymore, so they are going to be able to do full damage, but also their weapons are somewhat unimpressive. The Jenner's the only one that's really capable of doing damage. I guess there's something down the hill that's a 4? Okay, missed with one shot, and the Griffin's tough. Although, unlucky head hit there.
Another blip on my screen.
There's actually a bunch of mechs down the hill. So we knew that there was one thing down the hill that fired LRMs at us, but I don't think it was one of those, because it took its turn pretty late.
Yes, Commander.
This is probably a good time for a punch. Let's let our heat reset a little bit. And Jenners are not great at being punched. We might throw a full round of punches here, actually. Everybody gets a swing.
Got something you want done?
So yeah, let's punch this guy from behind, hit that back armor. Hopefully in the center. That would be really cool. We'll definitely still fire the small laser.
No problem. On my way.
This is a weird looking mech. You kicked the whole left of his torso off. Oh no, the small laser missed. His center torso was at 1 health. All I needed was that small laser to connect. That's a crying shame.
Damage is light. Yep.
Well, now we have to spend more time punching enemies than I would like. Not gonna be able to get vision on that. Okay, here I have some vision. I can make some decisions.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
We're gonna be careful with what we fire. Alright, it's another Jenner down the hill. So let's go multi-target. This thing's not really that damaged. The arm hit was a real shame. Alright, so we want to put the LRM-20 into that guy. We're probably going to turn off all or most of the laser weapons. Like this comes off, this comes off. We're firing the AC-20 into this dude at close range, so I don't know how much we really need our lasers in addition. I guess the AC-20, it's unpredictable. It may not hit him at all, it may not hit him where we want, so maybe we should fire everything we're allowed to fire.
Splitting fire. Target confirmed.
Okay, handled. Now that we have some vision on you, we can make a better decision with her. She has multi-target. Unfortunately, she does not have a way of punching while also firing the LRMs down the hill. That's what I'd really like to do. Where can I stand so that I can shoot some of my point blank or some of my direct weapons point blank at this guy, and also still have the arc to put the LRMs into the Jenner. All right, right here. This looks good. These are some pretty good mechs, man. I mean, they put us up against hilariously bad competition to make them look better, obviously. But still, I'm fairly happy with them. And yeah, I can just fire everything without any heat issues at all, so do that.
Confirmed.
Oh. Didn't quite get that torso damage. Alright, Charybdis, take it easy. You're grossing everybody out. So yeah, in addition to this Jenner and whatever that is, there's something down here that acts on like 3 or 2 that has long-range missiles. The recon support, long-range fire support.
Commander? Got it.
I'm assuming this is probably like another Jenner or something. Oh, it's a Panther. Okay, that's a little more concerning. Fortunately, we have this. And we have Breaching Shot. So we're going to go multi-target, hit him with the one weapon, hit you with both the SRM pods. That feels pretty good.
Got it.
Breaching Shot is cool. Boy, we've stripped all of the armor off of half of this mech, but we haven't actually managed to take any parts off of it yet. Alright, that's their LRM thing. Huh. He must have tried to fire like a laser weapon or something and it just didn't hit. Oh, maybe this is their LRM thing. He also failed to even get his shot anywhere close to us.
Let's move.
Alright, well this thing's got to go down at some point. Let's maybe take it easy with the medium lasers. But I'm going to give him the PPC in both of the pulses. I guess we're actually trying to deal small amounts of damage to multiple different parts of his body. Except I don't actually care about those. Really all I want to do is hit the center torso as hard as possible. And in fact, if we're going to do it this way, why don't we go ahead and spend some morale on it.
Target confirmed.
There we go.
Follow me to victory.
One more for the kill board.
That got us back over half. Okay, so there's still a lot of stuff down the hill, actually. This is the LRM pod. Boy, they recon very thoroughly.
Reading you loud and clear. Location confirmed.
I think we probably will get to reset our heat entirely here, right? Yeah, only firing the LRM.
Confirmed.
And again, we have breaching shot. This poor guy. He thought he was so safe.
Yep.
And she also has breaching shot.
I'm taking the shot.
Honestly, considering the number of missiles we hit that guy with, he's in remarkably good condition. He is not interested in firing his particle cannon. He wants to go home.
Good to go.
Fair enough.
Coordinates received.
I like this Griffin. I think I maybe underestimated these things a little bit. It does seem to still have the movement necessary to get close to people. This might... Maybe we could use a Griffin as a replacement for a Jenner? Okay, so this thing is annoying. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to just give it everything, right? That's a shame. The PPC hit the turret, not the front armor. Alright, well, I don't think we've seen an Enforcer before. AC-10 large laser. Yeah, that's an alright mech.
Ready to get it on. Location confirmed.
Alright, at this range, I think the medium lasers probably wouldn't be worth anything anyway. Yeah, okay. Do I care more about the Scorpion or the Enforcer? I care way more about the Enforcer. Do I want to target this? No, I think I just want to let him have it. I don't want to drop our morale below the inspiration threshold. Let's just fire, see where we can open up a hole. Really very unimpressive, actually. How are you going to take a mech that nice and do that little with it?
Yes, I hear you.
Alright, as much as I would like to avoid the unstable ground, I think that we probably should just move directly into it. Except that we will take some extra stability damage. I mean, this thing looks big and hard to knock over. It's probably fine.
Copy that.
Alright, so... we have a pretty... oh. I was going to say we have what I imagine is a pretty bad shot on you due to the obstruction, but it turns out, no, it's fine. I care about this striker a little bit more than the other one. Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty much what it looks like. Honestly, I don't even... never mind. I don't care about you at all. Let's put that into you, and we'll turn off one pulse laser.
I'll do what you ask.
Alright, we got some decent damage in there. Love that cannon. I didn't think the other weapons were going to be necessary, but I wanted to just be sure.
Down. What do you need?
AC-20 is fun every single time.
Understood.
Alright, now we get to use this Gauss rifle for the thing that it's actually for. Do I want to aim this a little bit more? So we could potentially get up to 155 damage to a single part. But that would, you know, everything would have to hit there. So that's probably not happening. We could take out his small laser and his large laser. Is the AC-10 mounted on the other arm? Yeah, you know what? Calling the shot to here, try to make that left torso thing happen, that's probably worthwhile. We need 6 of the missiles to hit this. Or obviously the rifle.
Confirmed.
Alright, got that hit.
For the Oregon people.
75%, or 75 structure left there. We're close.
Standing by.
Well, this isn't totally ideal. I was hoping we'd be able to get around to a little bit better shot on him. I guess we can take this angle.
Confirmed.
I really do want to try to get rid of him. Do I need to hit him with everything? Because we could split, we could multi-target, split some of this to the tank. I just don't care about this tank. Yeah, it does not matter. Let's make this happen.
Confirmed.
Still up. I mean, knocked down, but still alive. That's alright. One stray LRM pod has the potential to finish that off. Well, that's very embarrassing for you.
Orders.
I would like to offer clemency to this dude. If he wants to just leave now, I will let him go. Because I feel bad for him.
Move order received.
Let's be honest, he's not going to take that. So I got to turn off pretty much everything here. Oh no, I get to fire 2 weapons. Alright. Do your best to make this
Roger
happen.
that.
I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. There we go.
I hope we can salvage that.
Yeah, I think we're kind of on the clock here. This might not be a salvaging type of operation. We're not going to be able to get the read on that guy.
Standing by.
Alright, so Kamea runs forward and establishes a sensor lock so that we can at least do some shooting.
I've got a sensor lock.
It's just waiting for us to get close so it can spring the surprise particle cannon. I know this game.
Heading
I know
out.
what you're up to. And once again, being in the guarded state will not save you.
Take this.
Alright, well we took off his SRM pod at least. He's being very careful to keep the arm with the PPC in it as safe as possible. Okay, this distance should be good. Hold on just a second and... That'll show that corpse that was laying on the ground. Not a big surprise. We all know that. Yang, was that? Castle Nautilus, yeah. When I saw that the Taurians were going to take it away from us, I planted a couple of demo charges in the armory right next to the ammunition dump. That rumble you just felt was about 1,000 tons of high explosives cooking off at once. You destroyed it. An SLDF castle full of priceless technology. Gone. Well, I wasn't about to let the Taurians have it. They're shooting at us. Yes, Mr. Vertanen, of course, you're right. It had to be done. I can't believe she had any other reaction, even for a moment. Yes, obviously that's important. It's important that we do that thing. Alright, let's put this thing away once and for all. And I guess we'll put the SRM pods into this dude.
Confirm.
That was the warning shot. It does kind of look like he's just trying to leave, doesn't it? Oh. He's firing on us, though. That is in breach of our agreement. I gave you a chance.
Standing by.
You had your shot. Everybody on the ground having multi-target is pretty cool. And the fact that most of them have breaching shot makes it even better. So... what do I want to put into this guy? He has guarded... oh, I don't have breaching shot, so I guess... I don't know. Do I even shoot at him with Canaldo? We do have... or Canaloa. We do have to get rid of this guy, right? At some point, you have to go down. So I guess we just... yeah, but... also, it only takes like one weapon hit to kill this thing. So let's go particle cannon into the Panther. Probably we'll use a pulse laser on this. And then we can maybe turn on a couple more weapons. Oh, definitely not that. Wow, the heat expenditure of those is extremely high. Okay. Here we go. One more medium laser for the Panther.
Splitting fire.
Well, that's embarrassing. Overall, really bad job, Canaloa. I'm... Canaloa, probably. Making him sound like he's some kind of melon. I'm embarrassed for you. On your behalf. Okay, we're definitely Gauss rifling this dude. She has breaching shot, yeah. So Gauss rifle for you. I do not think it is worth firing the rest of the weapons, probably. And LRMs for you.
Acknowledged.
Wow. Wait, what happened? I didn't actually even see a number there. Did I actually hit? Yeah, okay, I hit. Just
Yes, I hear
wasn't enough. And I'm just
moving out.
not quite able to get through his defenses. Well, she has breaching shot. We could just fire the AC-20 and get pretty good damage, but there's a chance that it will go somewhere non-lethal. So I think maybe what we ought to do here is just let him have it with everything at half strength. This is way more likely to result in a kill.
I'll do what you ask.
And I do believe this is the last guy we gotta worry about. So the heat isn't a problem.
Run, Lady Arano. Run as far as you can. I will find you all the same.
Confirmed.
Who is... am I supposed to know who that guy is? Captain Grigas, do you read me? Lady Arano, thank the gods. We've got visual on you and your lance. Get your people on board and we'll get you out of here. Thank you, Captain. Wait, what was that? Oh, man. More? Is there more?
Say goodbye to your ride home.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Incoming!
Oh, please, just go fast. Nope, never mind. Never mind, turn around. Oh, it just never ends with these guys. That was an unarmed support ship, you animal. There was no need for you to target it. Tell that to the crew of the Newgrange. Yep, okay, yep. I put it together as soon as she was like, "How dare you blow up an unarmed support ship?" Yeah. How do you know about that? Ostergaard, answer me. He cut the line. What's the status of the Leopard, Doc? Docking clamps are still locked down tight, but I've opened the doors to engineering. We can manually disengage the clamps from there. Okay, everybody pull. I'll go prep her for takeoff. Darius, I'll need your help with the clamps. Yeah, I'm on it. Lady Arano, I suggest that you head deeper into the valley. They'll have a harder time targeting you with their artillery in there. And keep your eyes on the sky. Myra will be on her way directly. Yes, she better be. Alright, artillery hits in 3 rounds. Kamea must survive. Get to the new LZ. Okay, so in 3 rounds, that area is unsafe. Do we know where the new LZ is? They said deeper into the valley. Oh, over here. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. It's not a particularly well-aimed artillery strike. Okay, we got lots of incoming. Does Reynard have sensor lock? He does not. So if we want to provide targeting data, we got to get actual visual. Well, we also want to put the SRMs into people, so... I'm enjoying this Griffin. This is a nice weapon. He does have breaching shot. It's a counter Griffin. This one has a PPC on it. Where is that? So all of its armaments are on the same side. Let's call the shot. It would be best if we could just blow the torso out entirely. We would need to do 165 damage. Okay, that's not happening. But we can maybe soften it up and make that possible for somebody else to finish off.
Roger.
Okay, we're getting lots of hits to the right torso. Yeah, that was something. And a Vindicator that's going to have an actual shot, so it probably won't guard. It's sensor locked. Okay. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to sprint. But we should have, we should be able to get at least a little bit of LRM fire in on this Griffin. Hopefully it'll be enough. It'd be really cool if that thing did not get a turn with all of its weaponry intact. Oh my god, it's going to take her 1,000,000 years to get over here. Turns out this Atlas, not terribly fast.
I'm on it.
Did I not tell it to turn around? Okay. It walked backwards all the way to the location and then instantly turned around. This thing still has too much health. Even if I did aim and we used breaching shot and all of the, like, even under the most optimal conditions, we can't really get this thing destroyed or even particularly close. So let's just pepper it with hits. If we can do some stability damage, that would be all right. Okay, that was fine.
What do you need?
They have something that moves on one as well. That's a little terrifying.
I'll do what I can.
So we just have an indirect shot, I think. Yeah, we can't quite get the rifle in, unfortunately. Maybe if all of this hits, it'll be enough to knock the thing down? Okay, good. And we already moved its initiative back once with the called shots, so we got all the time in the world to finish that off.
New bogey.
They have two things moving on one. That's concerning. Alright, legs exposed. It still has a fair amount of health.
Closing in on you, Lady Urano. Your time is running out.
That guy's voice is incredibly familiar to me. I'm sure that's a voice actor that's been in a lot of stuff. I don't know that I want to give myself line of sight on these. Like, that's potentially pretty dangerous. And I can't really turn. Like, I'd love to be able to do a multi-target so that we can hit the Vindicator as well. Maybe not. Maybe we just go... Yeah, I'll just go like this. We'll take advantage of the...
We've got incoming assault mechs.
Yeah, big stuff.
Just another obstacle to overcome.
Take advantage of our free called shot here. Try to finish this off. It is... Yeah, it is totally feasible for us to get this thing blown up here. Okay, awesome. So that thing is now just for melee attacks. And it's in pretty bad shape. And I don't think this guy's going to have much of a chance of hitting the damaged leg. Okay, he's just Just sensor locking me for the assault mechs. I'm worried. I'm very nervous about this. Alright, let's see here. Let's do this in a way that doesn't generate a ton of heat. Probably turn these off in one of the pulse lasers. We do need to hit him with multiple weapons in order to actually get the kill, so maybe I want to... If I go in with 4 weapons, any 2 of these hitting is lethal, right? Yeah. Alright. Pretty reasonable odds on a kill here.
Target locked. It's go time. Mech destroyed.
Would have been nice to have had a shot on the Vindicator. That's what I was hoping to do with Kanaloa that turn, but... You take the shots you have, not the ones you want.
You have my attention.
Really? You're going to be able to get that thing from here. I'm wondering if I should sprint her up instead. I don't like the PPC, so we'd be hitting this thing in its left side. That's... Here we go, left. Yeah, we're not going to hit anything important from here. I'm just going to have her sprint so that we can maybe get the assault cannon into range of stuff at some point.
Copy that.
We can have her come around the rocks here and provide a slightly different angle than the other mechs have, which will be helpful. That thing's called a Battle Master. It's a literal master of battling. That's not good.
Yep.
That's not good for us. You would like to get a direct shot. So I think it's probably better for me to move this way, and we can maybe get over to here and shoot down the valley. But I don't... If I get close, I can also get the SRMs in. Maybe I should also sprint with her. Yeah, let's get to a position where I know I'll be able to use my weapons next turn. Things are getting a tiny bit desperate. A little dangerous. Oof.
That shot went internal.
Okay, that's honestly, for as slow as this thing is, it's really not that dangerous. We're going to have to maybe pull the Griffin back a little bit, because I'm kind of letting it take a huge amount of damage. Okay, next artillery shot's actually in a much better position. They're figuring it out.
Waiting for orders.
Do you have... You have evasive movement, okay. Well, what I'd really like is, yeah, something like this. A position where I can only see one of them. I think I'm more concerned about the Vindicator. No, the Zeus is more dangerous. Very heavily armored, too. Okay, so left torso is the magic spot for you. If I were to just shoot at you from where I'm standing right now, pretty good odds. As dangerous as this is, if we can put some good damage onto this guy's left torso, I'm not sure what happens if you... The initiative reduction effect, I'm assuming just won't do anything with him already being at 1. But we're going to have a lot of chances to make these shots to his left torso, and if we can take it down before he gets his action, that's going to increase our survivability probably more than anything else we could do here. Okay, good hits. Good hits. We're going to have that Gauss rifle, or Gauss rifle up. Kind of surprised it made that. That's got to be an obstructed shot.
Reporting heavy damage.
I guess maybe it was trying to maximize evasive charges or something.
What's up, boss?
Maybe it couldn't get one any other way.
Moving out.
Oh, our morale's just below the threshold for inspiration. Okay, Battle Master. That's a boy, that's a mech. There's no way I prevent this thing from getting shots off. It's just too big. It is going to kill the Griffin. Well, bad news, but I, honestly don't really think there's that much I can do about it. We gotta focus. If I turn off the medium laser, does that get us under? No, it does not. Alright. Since we're not potentially losing the inspiration anyway, on account of we know it's gone, I think I'm just going to go for this called shot. I guess, no, you know what? Maybe I should save this for Charybdis. But there's no guarantee that she'll go before the Zeus does. I would need to hit with 2 of my weapons. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna save the morale. Good luck.
Roger.
That was a good shot. Please, one more weapon hit there. Oh. If I'd called it, we might well have gotten it. Okay, it looks like he's not acting first, though. Yeah, we might still have this.
What do you need? Let's move.
I would love to not take the called shots that I could use multi-target, but I feel like it's fairly important that we can definitely disable this guy's weapon systems. Yeah, let's do it. I love the fact that this thing can just alpha strike all the time without ever having to,
Directors must fall.
Alright, never mind, we handled it.
Target destroyed.
I love the fact that this thing can alpha strike all the time without ever having to worry about heat. Alright, please tell me that thing can't get around to get a clean shot on the Griffin. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is our first introduction to, like, the real stuff.
Blown past my armor.
These, like, Battle Masters and Atlases. This is the real BattleTech. It is scary. So again, we're still not anywhere near being able to bring in the autocannon. I think I'm just going to keep running. Our LRM pod's not going to do enough by itself. I want to make sure that we can actually get in here.
I will rain fire on your lance and smile as it burns.
Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I definitely know that guy's voice.
Can't maintain
Oof.
stability.
Bad. Bad.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
Alright, buddy. We're gonna get you out of there.
Receiving you.
So we don't have to do anything with him until... Yeah, they're both of their remaining max act on 1. So I don't have to make that decision right now. Let's move the Black Knight up. Do I want to just melee? Like, I need to give my systems a little bit of time to cool down. I come up and deliver a pretty solid punch to this thing. We're going to deal 95 damage on the initial hit. So that'll take us through its armor. Give everybody else something to aim at, I guess. I'd love to just, like, really dump, but I think we gotta take a turn off, let everything cool down, and then next turn, like, given the range we're at, maybe we can even get some back armor shots?
Acknowledged. Engage.
Okay. Wow. Oh, ammo explosion. That was actually really lucky. We punched all the way through his full armor directly into where he was keeping the missiles. Alright, do you need to bail? You have 78 center torso health. You can take another... Oh boy. There's some chance that we're never going to see these guys again, right? And so maybe saving this dude's life will have no long-term benefit. Mechanical benefit. But also, I feel so bad about what happened to Glitch that I might do it out of guilt.
Okay, I'm up. Let's go.
He doesn't have a shot. Yeah, you just need to get out of here. You're gonna die.
Punching out.
Look, that's me learning. I'm learning stuff. All he's gonna do is die. There's no sense in...
listening.
No sense in having that happen. Alright, you do have breaching shot, right? Yeah, so we're in position to actually be able to drop the AC-20 on him next turn, so let's move up here and take a nice breaching LRM shot. On the Battlemaster, I assume. Oof. That's some weaponry. The Battlemaster actually has higher potential damage output. And we gotta start getting through all this armor.
I'm on it.
Man, how are you supposed to fight mechs like this? Thing is truly terrifying. Okay, 115. Looks like it didn't get through the armor. It did do full stability damage.
Oh, that really.
Oh, that sucks. That was some awfully good machine gun fire. Alright. You have Bulwark? You do. Then we probably just put it all the way in on this guy. I don't think I want to do a precision strike. Although the hit chance difference on the weapons is interesting. I think we probably want to hold the morale because we are inspired now. Yeah, we're just going to do your best to strip armor here. That sucks. The rifle missing really sucks. Okay, we're softening him up though. Indicator's going for the back armor shot, or no, he wants to make sure that he can hit the person with the huge amount of armor and guarded. It's an interesting decision.
Receiving you.
Okay, Kanaloa. What do we do? As much as I want to hit this thing in the back... Yeah, wow, that's the armor difference is huge. As much as I want to hit this thing in the back, I'm terrified of showing my back armor to the awesome. Is there any way... If I do it like this, I'm not necessarily showing my back armor to him. Maybe he won't want to move around and get the back shot. That shows him my not injured arm, too. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. We're going to turn everything on, and we're going to put it into the back of this Battlemaster at point-blank range. Because this is going to get ugly. Sorry, I can't fire everything, right? I overheat. Yeah, but maybe I still need to, right? Let's see. I have to do 185 damage to his center torso to just kill him. If I hit with absolutely everything, we're looking at 190... Yeah, okay, I have it. So if we went for the precision strike, only 41% of my armaments are expected to hit center torso. I'm doing it. There's a chance, right? And even if we don't get it, we can make it so that he has to be very concerned about next turn.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
He's going to give us the shot, we got to take it. Okay. Well, we destroyed one of his heat sinks.
Target's taking a critical hit.
The PPC hit the wrong part, which sucks.
Can't vent all this heat.
Okay, it's not hitting the back. That's good for us.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
It did fall over. There was pretty much no way out of that. I guess I could have stood perfectly still to avoid the knockdown, but I think that would have been... That's a different kind of suicide.
Yes, I hear you.
Alright, Kamea is in a position where she can actually get a real clean AC-20 shot on that thing. We'd better take it. And that's the side that's all messed up, too. Yep.
I'll do what you ask.
We might be able to knock it down. Okay, there's some chance that we actually pierce this. If the AC-20 shot goes to the torso and not the arm, we're in really good shape here. We're going to give him everything we can afford to give him. I don't... Yeah, I want to use the LRMs. At this range, they're still 95%. Do I want to go, like, all the way in, I guess, is the question. We want to just go ahead and take the heat damage. Because it's not a big deal to take a little bit of heat damage. But I guess if we do that, it makes it harder for us to not shut down later. Yeah, let's just go like this. AC-20, 95% hit chance. Show me a torso hit. No, I think the AC-20 went to the arm. Everything divided up so well. We did knock him down, it looks like. Yeah. I don't think we hit the torso at all. I think it all divided over the arm and the leg. It's not ideal. Alright, the Highlander's in great shape. I'm not worried about this thing at all.
You bastards!
Well, except for that. I'm worried about that, I guess.
Standing by.
You know what your job is. Put this thing away. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it fire like that again. Yeah, we're getting real close on him.
All weapons, fire.
Alright, that is the kind of stuff I needed to see.
Got past the armor.
He just lost a bunch of his weapons. This thing is terrible. It's doing such a bad job. The Griffin is, I guess, yeah, never mind. I was like, the Griffin's right there, but also it's completely out of the fight, so what am I talking about? Alright, there's no version of this where I get to kill the Awesome or even do any meaningful damage to it, right? So we do want to keep focusing on the Battlemaster. I can get close enough to get the Atlas out of direct fire, but also I don't think I care about the direct fire. Like, it can't do enough damage. Yeah, it doesn't have the damage capacity to get through her mech on this turn. So I kind of think I want to leave her mech available to it as a target, so that it can maybe focus on her instead of somebody vulnerable. And you get it, but we got to turn off a bunch of stuff. What's the heat difference between these? 20 versus 45. Yeah, okay. This is probably the smart way to do this. We might be able to kill this thing. And if we do, we'll probably get enough morale out of it that we'll be inspired again. Yes! Awesome. And that did indeed get us over 50%. Alright, the Awesome might just go step on Kanaloa, which would not be great for us. Nope, he wants the Atlas. Awesome. Really, really good for us. Can Kanaloa get a punch? Because if he can punch the Vindicator, I think we should do that.
Regain footing. Good to go.
He can indeed. I would love to hit it from the other side, but that's not going to be an option. My right side is soft, so I probably want to stand here when I throw the punch to protect myself from the Awesome as much as possible. Not totally ideal. Yeah, a hit to that arm would take the particle cannon off completely, though. I do like that. This will let me bleed a ton of heat. I hit the leg. That's unfortunate. That was like the only way for that not to be really great. Alright, well, I think we probably want to split then. Put the 20s into the B target. Do not have a lot of shots left.
Engaging multiple enemies.
I was really hoping this thing would be dead before her turn. Oh, wow. That's actually... I didn't realize we'd done so much stability damage to it.
Ready for orders.
Uh... 112. I guess, hold on a second. Can he get... He cannot get rear. He can get a right side shot. We can maybe knock off a PPC, but, like... Man, this thing has heat sinks. Oh, particle cannons have stability damage, don't they? Can I not get a... Yeah, okay. We need to knock that thing down.
On my way.
Go ahead and run, Lady Camilla. You won't get far. I volunteered for this shit assignment so I can have the pleasure of hunting you down. And when I catch you, I will make you pay for the death of my son.
Yeah, there it is. Well, I mean, good voice acting. I was able to tell what was going on before the information was revealed, so... Successful voice acting and direction there. Alright, so that thing's down. This thing is all lit up. It's surviving a remarkably long time, though. We might be able to take the Awesome down more easily by just damaging its pilot out than we are by actually killing it. It does not seem to have great accuracy. I guess, you know, the up and the down and the running around, it's tough.
I'm here.
Do I have direct line of sight? Okay, I don't have to move, and so I shouldn't. It would be really cool if we could actually finish this thing. Alright, let's go the SRM pods to you. Everything else to the Awesome, I guess? You know what? I'm going to put the lasers into this guy, too. Like, for real, just die.
Acknowledged.
No more chances. I don't want to fire the SRM pods and have it be like, well, half the damage goes to this leg and half the damage goes to that leg. Okay. Completely out of LRMs, but in a really good position on the whole. So we get behind him, right? Do I just want to punch him? No, I'll do way more damage with a point-blank back shot with the AC-20.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
We can't fire everything, but we can put the AC-20 and the SRMs directly into his back armor, and that's the play for sure. I think this is probably the right shot.
I'll do what you ask.
Okay, we spread the damage pretty evenly. Your son was aboard the Newgrange, wasn't he? That's what this is about. He did explicitly just say that, yes. He was the captain of the Newgrange. You spoke with him. I listened to his flight recorder. I heard you order his death. This is a bit of a PR failure on our part. If that is the truth, then you know that I asked him to stand down. He was under orders. He couldn't stand down. But even if he could, do you think it would matter? He was my son. He could have stood down, though, like... Dude, just get court-martialed. It's fine. Nothing you say or do can make this right. The only restitution I will accept is your death. And so, Lady Arano, I am coming for you. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do. I'm not that worried, actually. Hey, we're supposed to be taking this really seriously, but the situation is such that it's difficult to do that. Do I want to just run over there and punch him? Yeah. Just throw in the punch. I'll put him on his back. I don't have to worry about my heat.
Moving to position.
And that'll give Charybdis a better shot on him.
You wanna go? Let's go.
I managed to take down one of the heat sinks. That'll show him. Oh, he gets his turn before she does. That's a shame. Well, what's your brilliant plan for getting out of this one?
being flanked.
Well, that's embarrassing. He missed the point-blank particle cannon shot. Was that a small laser that you just hit me with? Yes, he has one small laser. It's kind of silly because...
Reading you loud and
now I'm just going to do the same thing to him, so we're just taking turns walking around each other's backsides. That's pretty slick. It's a good-looking move. Let's turn off the big laser, and... do I even want to aim? I don't think so. I think we want to just keep firing.
have you outflanked.
Okay, PPC crit, side torso destroyed. This thing's done for. I guess our mission is actually to go to the secondary LZ, not to kill this thing. I don't really need to be doing this.
On my way.
Obviously, the Highlander is in no danger at all, so we don't need to worry about Bulwark.
I'm taking the shot.
I love the fact that she can just always fire all of her weapons. I need to put some more thought into our heat sinking on our other mechs and stuff, and figure out if we can get something like this going. So that's the third, or that's the fourth point of pilot damage? Yeah, okay, pilot incapacitated.
I'll make it happen. Confirmed.
Moving out.
Yeah, it turns out it's way easier to just shake the pilot to death inside of that thing than it is to open it up.
Position confirmed.
Locking in coordinates.
Is Charybdis a robot? It's a very unusual voice line there.
Confirmed.
Heading
Why am I even moving again? You're already in the zone. Okay, can we leave now? I've got you, Lady Arano. Setting a return course to the Argo. We need to fall back to restoration space while we still can. Do we have time to drag that awesome on board? Because it's still in pretty good shape. Are we gonna... no, we're not gonna... okay. The Taurians, my people, are on the Directorate's side. I don't know if any of us will ever be safe again. That's a little grandiose.
Successful.
Look, the important part is none of us died today except for Glitch, who totally died today, and I still feel super bad about it. It feels like that was a really long time ago, though. Maybe like almost 2 full hours ago. I'm glad I didn't start this thing 40 minutes into that other video. So we got paid, we got some salvage. I don't know what the deal is with these other mechs. Like, she's probably going to want to keep all or most or maybe all of these. This was another mission that she paid us in full for, right? That's not the payout value from the last one. So we're rich, briefly. These people are kind of messed up. Like, I'm assuming we're not going to get this stuff. I think she's taken most of this with her. I guess we shall see here. Hopefully she'll leave us one really good mech. Oh, yep. Oh, wait. No, we gotta take all the awesome parts, right? Yeah, it would be stupid not to. Salvage, and then... we also want the Battlemaster, the chunk of the Battlemaster. Here's my concern with the Battlemaster, is that as much as I want to put one of those together because it seems awesome, I'm afraid that we're going to have a hard time finishing it. +3 melee hit. One assumes this is hit chance. Yeah, okay, let's take the part of the Battlemaster. I'm gonna be really upset with myself if later I get 2 pieces of a Battlemaster and it's like, oh, remember we could have had this finished? We gotta take it. We gotta. Alright, what else did we get? We got a piece of a Panther, Commando, some random garbage, we got the gyro, some heat sinks. Okay. On the whole, very successful. You know, except for that one thing, that one little thing. So yeah, we have an awesome now. I mean, we're going to have to sort of put it back together, but I don't know what we're going to mount on it. The 3 PPC thing I don't think is that good of an idea. It's not enough total damage for like the tonnage and everything. As big as that thing is, it must have been able to mount more than 3 PPCs. I don't know. We'll play with it for a little while. I'm sure I can get something cool out of it. The loadout they had on it, though, feels pretty bad to me. Especially since I guess it must have been having heat issues, because there was that turn where it got around behind the Atlas and it only fired one of the particle cannons. If that was me, I would fire every weapon I could fire without shutting the mech down. So I assume that that's what they did. And it really hadn't been firing that much before that. I don't know, maybe it didn't fire all of its weapons just kind of like the computer was having mercy on me. But to be perfectly honest, I think the Atlas would have been fine taking 3 PPC shots in the back.
This isn't over, Lady Arano.
He's Adam Jensen. That's what it is.
And my son will be avenged. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do.
Right, that's... Sorry, I talked over it a little bit, but it hit me there. He's Adam Jensen, right? Or he's somebody from that game. I think that's it. Oh, damage report. It's just the word extensive in big red letters flashing, underlined 3 times. Alright, that was a nightmare, but I think we're finally through it. I've quarantined the Locura in secondary storage and I've shut down the drive. It can't hurt us anymore. We're saying that was the Locura, okay. Excuse me, Doc? The what? The malicious code from Nautilus. That's what I'm calling it now. The Locura, like Lady Arano's story. It needed a name and this seemed as appropriate as anything else. Any objections? No, you're right, that seems appropriate. I don't care what we call it, Doc. I just want to know what we're going to do with it. What we're going to do is leave it alone. Secondary storage is now officially off limits. That means no more Star League maps, no more hidden archive, nothing. Put some yellow tape around it if you need to. Whatever you have to do to remind yourselves. Just don't touch it. Nobody will touch anything or they'll have me to answer to. Sumiri was right. This entire Sorry episode was a terrible mistake. I mean, we got an awesome now, so... Listen, it is what it is. All that matters is getting the ship out of here in one piece. Damn right. Are you sure that the rest of the Argo systems are secure, Farah? I mean, like, really sure? If they weren't, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'm about 90% certain that the code was trying to detonate our fuel reserves. If it were still doing damage, the Argo probably would have exploded by now. Yeah, okay. Should we delete it, or... I mean, it's a weapon though, right? We can't do that. This Locura, this code, what the hell is it? It's a research project, I think. Some kind of experiment. The file was housed in a research archive labeled SDSM2. It seemed to have something to do with an old space defense program that used robot drones to shoot down warships. I know, it sounds ridiculous, like some kind of periphery campfire story, but it's the best I've got to go on. Have we seen this before? Yeah, I think so. From what I can put together, they were researching something that had gone wrong with the drones, the M2 models. It seems that there was an accident, and the drones malfunctioned, and they killed a lot of people. The scientists at Nautilus were tearing the code apart, trying to isolate what had happened, until they stopped for some reason, sealed up the whole archive in quarantine, and never touched it again. Yeah, I have a guess. That's the best I can give you. Like I said, I don't have a complete picture. There were hundreds of variants of the files sealed away in the Nautilus memory core, and I only opened the one. And, all things considered, that's probably for the best. Alright, you heard the doc. Hands off secondary storage. Let's move on. We have other problems to discuss. We are not considering deleting the thing as dangerous as it is because... well, I mean, because of how dangerous it is. We can use that. Like the fact that we're fighting the Taurians now? Sure, let's talk about that. How the hell did that happen? I mean, I get that we killed the Commodore's son, but people die every day. Nations don't usually go to war over them. Actually, I think nations do go to war over the sons of people who have the power to declare war. I think that's a thing that happens. I think that the Directorate's been in bed with the Taurians for a while now, Yang. That's where their weapons have been coming from. If ships like the Newgrange have been running weapons to the Directorate since our victory on Weldry, and the Newgrange was a Taurian vessel, it stands to reason that Espinosa and Protector Calderon have been doing business on the sly ever since the war started. Right now, the why of it doesn't matter. The Taurians have just declared war on the Restoration, and that changes everything. Alexander, I need you to contact Lady Centrella and arrange a war council. Maybe she can help us dig ourselves out of this. I'll need you there as well, Commander. Be ready to set a course for Weldry. Yeah, from one frozen hell to another. Can't wait. You have bigger things to worry about than the weather, Belle. We all do. I must return to our people. In the face of the Taurian war machine, I fear that our systems may begin to abandon us. The founding houses that we've already liberated need to see that our cause isn't lost. This is a serious concern, actually. I was thinking this myself. Now that we're on the small side of the war, you know, the Directorate versus the Arana Restoration, those are forces of somewhat similar size tussling. They just brought in something truly awesome on their end, and I don't know how we're gonna get everybody to not just give up. You sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, things aren't looking good. I will find us a way out of this, Mr. Vertanen. I swear it, on my father's name. And thanks for your help on Artru, I offer you this Star League-era Highlander Bell. Oh, that's the one that was never overheating. May it carry you to victory in the days to come. Okay, I will take one of those mechs. That is a fine payment.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
An ancient model from the Star League days. Its Gauss rifle was a terrifying weapon that gave it a huge punch at almost any range. But you can't find those anymore. And of course, it still has the jump capability it's always been known for. So this is a powerful weapon, but it's also irreplaceable. We have to be very, very cautious in how we employ this thing. We're deep in Directorate space, Commander. There won't be any work for us out here, so you'll need to plot a course back to the Restoration. Come to navigation when you're ready. Yeah, we all need to just have a moment here, take a break, you know, catch our breath. Also, this thing happened. A mech that truly lives up to its name. The awesome 8Q mounts a frightening trio of PPCs that can destroy, knock down, or debilitate any target in no time. It's ungainly, but it can shrug off huge amounts of incoming fire. Yeah, I wonder if Behemoth would like to upgrade a little bit. I know she has feelings about that Thunderbolt, but this is an extenuating circumstance if ever I've seen one. But anyway, that's going to have to be it for us for today, because that was a huge amount of BattleTech. We're super rich. We have weapons heretofore unheard of. But I need to figure out our next step. So come back next time when maybe I've done that. And we'll see you then.